What is going on, y'all? It's been quite some time since I've done a supplement pre-workout review, so I think it's about time. So today I'm going to be reviewing Dark Earth Research Venom. So here's a tub right here. Crazy looking tub. So this was featured by some fitness influencers. I forgot the name, but he made a popular video called trying the strongest pre-workout in the world. Yeah, something like that. But yeah, so I'm gonna just be giving you my unbiased review of this pre-workout. I've tried it and ran it more than a handful of times, so I definitely have the authority to give you guys my unbiased opinion and review. So depending on which batch you got, it's either 6.3 grams or 7.7. I'll let you guys know which one that I got, but a quick rundown of the supplement facts here. We got beta alanine. This is for the lactic acid buffering. It gives you endurance when it comes to resistance training, so it gives you that extra few reps in the tank. It also gives you that beta alanine. It gives you the tingles. Feels like the ants are crawling on you, which some people like, some people don't. I enjoy it. Next up, we got agmatine sulfate. This is a pump formula. This gives you the extra pump, more hydration, more blood flow to the muscles. Next up, we got L-norvaline. Same type of pump ingredient through a different pathway, but yeah, so that's another pump ingredient. And then next up, we got caffeine anhydrous. Caffeine anhydrous, does it say how much caffeine is in here? Yeah, so it says 350 milligrams. Great standard dose when it comes to pre-workouts. Alright. And next up, we got Juglans Regia. So this is a ingredient, DMHA. This is a stimulant. You guys could look into that. I've mentioned it in my previous videos. If you guys are stim junkies or if you guys take pre-workouts, this is one of the banned ingredients that FDA bans. That it's hard to source, hard to get nowadays because of the legality issues, and they name it different things like Juglans Regia. That's one of the names that should just fly under the radar. And then we got geranium extract at 100 milligrams. This is DMAA. This is another type of FDA banned substance. This is twice as strong as DMHA, depending on who you are, because everyone reacts to different ingredients differently. Everyone's body is different. Some prefer DMAA, some prefer DMHA. I prefer DMHA because for some reason I get a better high. It gives you that feel-good feeling. DMAA, I think it's more of a physical aggression. It gives me that physical energy. Next up, we got synephrine. This is a stimulant as well. This is kind of, it gives you that sense of urgency to just, okay. It gives you that physical energy to just get up and go. Next up, we got choline bitartrate. This is a nootropic focus ingredient. This helps you focus and gets you dialed in, gives you that mind-muscle connection. Next up, we got hordenine. This is also same type of ingredient, but more of a physical aggression ingredient. Good for focus, energy, and weight loss. A lot of companies include this in their pre-workouts and weight loss, fat loss ingredients profiles here. Then next up we got ephedra. This is one of them OG's fat loss supplements, and this was banned. You don't really see it too often nowadays, but in like the first pre-workouts, I think it was called Agent Orange, they stack ECA stack, ephedra, caffeine, and aspirin. That was the popular stack, fat loss stack back then. This was like in the early 2000s. This is before I was even working out, or even in, I was like in grade school, so didn't really get to experience it. But there's a few of the pre-workouts that I have contain this, and I feel this has a very unique feeling. This is like a thermogenic, gets the heart rate pumping, makes you elevated temperature, makes you sweat a lot, and it's a good thermogenic. And then last but not least, we got yohimbine hydrochloric acid. Yohimbine is also a good fat loss stimulant ingredient. It also has a aphrodisiac effect. This is a hit or miss for some people, because either you're going to be either the people that really like it and enjoy it, or you're going to be a person that is a super hyper responder and would have really bad side effects like anxiety, high blood pressure, and increased heart rate. But yeah, it's primarily used to treat ED and aid in fat loss by increasing adrenaline. So if you're a hyper responder, I would say start slow if you were to take this ingredient as a standalone, or if you want to stack it with a pre-workout that doesn't already have it. Start slow. I would say 1 milligram at most, just to see how your body reacts to it. Because yohimbine, the pre-workouts that I have that contain a hefty dose of it, either like 3 to 5 or maybe even 10 milligrams of this, it gives me like anxiety, like a jitteriness feeling, and it makes your nose runny, so kind of makes it harder to breathe. It makes you feel like you're out of breath. So it's an interesting ingredient, because they say to get the fat loss benefits of it, you have to take it in a fasted state. So like first thing in the morning, fasted cardio. But then there's also people that have said that it's not ideal for cardio because it elevates your heart rate so much that you have to slow down and like just watch your heart rate. So it's fairly inconsistent, you don't really know how you're going to react to these ingredients, so you have to take it on a case-by-case basis. I'm kind of neutral when it comes to yohimbine. It's just depending on how I feel. Like if I feel like I need the extra kick to just, all right, let's get up and go, I definitely would take a pre-workout that contains this, but it wouldn't be my first choice. It wouldn't be my first, okay, I'm gonna grab this pre-workout or yohimbine pre-workout. So it gives you the anxiety, and even like well after the workout, you still have that anxiety. All right, so let's go over the effects of this pre-workout, how all the ingredients stack up and synergistically work for your workouts. I really like this pre-workout. If you are new to Stim Junkie pre-workouts, I definitely would recommend this one. This is like if you want to just dip your toe in, and not if you're kind of sensitive to stimulants, but you've been taking pre-workouts and energy drinks that you want to up your game a little bit. You want to get something that's more exclusive than C4 or whatever you get from Walmart or GNC. So this pre-workout, yeah, like I take the drink, 10-15 minutes in, I start to feel it. You get the beta-alanine tingles, you get the sense of urgency, I get the high feeling. You start to get high, a euphoria, sense of well-being. You feel really good. It gets you in the mood to go to hit the gym and just be in a good mood. And this pre-workout definitely has a strong thermogenic effect. You're going to be sweating a lot. You're going to have a dry mouth. You make sure you stay well hydrated. This lasts about a couple hours. I'd say its peaks at about 45 to an hour. It lasts well after like 2 hours, and then it starts to smooth out and level out after that. I like this pre-workout because it's not too strong. It's not too survival mode. You're not out of breath. Has the right amount of yohimbine, and I think it's definitely a good beginner stim junkie pre-workout. This is one of the popular ones that other supplement reviewers have tried. So yeah, that's my overall review of Dark Earth Research. And I'm not lying to y'all, I actually do have the tub. It's just at home. I'll show you guys in this next cutscene. I do have the tub here. Antidote flavor, and that's a strawberry pineapple flavor. Flavor was really good, mixed really well. No complaints there. I usually stack all my pre-workouts with creatine, and I recently got some beta alanine and then some other stuff. Some Pico 2. It's like a mushroom complex. It kind of gives you that extra rep and increases your VO2 max. So overall, I give this pre-workout at 8.5. Good, really good pre-workout. I could take it 2 times a week. I wouldn't recommend taking it more than 2 times a week because you don't want to increase your tolerance for these ingredients here. So yeah, if you're gonna be working out, you know, 3 to 5 times a week, you kind of want to rotate between different pre-workouts so you don't build a tolerance to either of them. And I wouldn't recommend taking a high stim junkie pre-workout containing these FDA banned substances, DMAA, DMHA, or any of its derivatives, DMBA, just so you don't build a tolerance. So you want to have like 2 days out of the week you take a high stim junkie pre-workout, and then the other 3 you'll take a daily driver or a pump formula. That'll give you that good balance there. So yeah, overall this is a good pre-workout. I'm gonna have a discount coupon code down below in the comments and description box. And give this video a like, helps support the channel, helps me keep pumping out these reviews. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. It's a nice day out, it's starting to get real warm out, so I'm definitely gonna go for a run, go for a hike. And good reason to go outside. I haven't been out and about too much, but alright y'all, see y'all in the next one. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, I actually gave a sample to my coworker, and he works a night shift, and he said sometimes he has a hard time staying awake because he works the night shift, and he's always coming in bringing 1 or 2 energy drinks just to stay up because there's not a lot of activity or things going on in our workplace. But I gave him a sample, gave him 1 scoop, and when I went home like an hour later, he said he texted me and was all like, yo, what is in that stuff? I feel like I'm on drugs. So that's how you know this is a good pre-workout. And he's a big dude, like literally hella big. Like, damn bro, you fat as fuck. But yeah, offered him some personal training, but he says he wants to take it slow. He wants to go for a hike first. I'm like, damn bro, you just gotta get up and go to the gym. He feels like he needs to build the confidence, but I'm just like, you just gotta do it, man. So I'm telling you guys, we're already in April, 3 months into the 2026, so time is flying. Time is flying. You just gotta do it now. The time is now. Like, comment, and subscribe for the next one.